Ah! Somebody stop me. It just goes on and on. It's just one of those things, when you get into it, you're into it. And I got my cream liner yesterday for the tank, and I'll show you in a minute. I got it in there, and it turned out, looks like it's going to do really good. This is the day after, so it is dry. Obviously, I'm going to do one more liner, and then I don't put gas in them for 4 or 5 days. They have to pass the sniff test, and if you smell that chemical, you'll know that it's not dry. But to do the bottom of this thing, I taped it off. Now that's the petcock there. I'll clean that up. That's no problem. But you remember it had 50 holes in it all the way up through here. Now those holes are now plugged with that blue. I'll show you the can here. This is good stuff. It's Northern fuel tank liner. It is really good stuff. I've used it, oh God, I don't know on how many gas tanks, motorcycle gas tanks, but what I do is I'll take a bunch of bolts and nuts and stuff, and you count them, like I said in the earlier videos, you count these before you put them in, that way the same amount comes out. But I knock all the dust and rust and dirt out of them, and then I take acetone, clean it out real good, let it dry, heat dry, and then on this particular one, I put this blue tape right there, tape, painter's tape. I put that on the bottom, covered these up really good, and then I poured that blue liner in there to stop it from flowing through. Now you see it weeped through here a little bit, and the petcock, I'll clean that up. That's actually acceptable. Once I clean that off, it'll be nice. But again, down inside, it really coated very well. And I'll clean this edge nicely and make sure. I did get one drip here. I'll have to clean that off. That's blue tank liner, and it, boy, when it bonds, it bonds. Give you an idea. This stuff's yesterday, and it's still, you can look at that. I mean, it makes a bubble gum liner. It's dry to the touch, but it takes days for that to dry. Look at that. That's pretty good stuff. Yeah, and once it gets in there, if there is no open area to the tank metal itself, that liner lasts, I don't know how many years. I don't know if there's a set time, but it is really good stuff. But when I said, somebody stop me, the little motorcycle, I don't know when I'm going to be ready to start putting stuff back together. I took the fenders off, obviously, the front one too. I'm priming and painting those. But I took the shocks off. Man, both of them are busted. I mean, there is no fluid. If there's any fluid at all, it just springs and bounces, and you don't want that riding any motorcycle. So I ordered a set of standard shocks, original parts for the bike. You can get them on eBay. There was one pair, and I have a feeling it was in China because they're on a slow boat from China. The shocks were $58, $85 to get them here. I paid $200 for the bike, so I'm knocking on the amount that I paid for the bikes. We've about doubled it, and still yet that's no price. But there's the front fender primed. I just got it kind of hanging there to dry. It had some blemishes here on the front, but hey, it's a dirt bike. It's going to be okay. I'm not dealing with any of this stuff right now. That's later date. I'm going to paint the swing arm. I'm probably going to pull that back wheel off now that I'm there. It makes sense to go ahead and take it off. And that way I can paint that swing arm really nice, get all of that oxidization off, and figure out what I'm going to do. It's on a jack right here to keep that wheel from dropping, but figure out what I'm going to do with that broken spoke. I checked the rim. It is out of true some, so I'm going to try to take care of that. But again, somebody stop me. I'm just about to where I'm wanting to start putting this thing back together. And now the shocks won't be, I think it's going to be 2.5 to 3 weeks before they get here. So there it is. There's the update on the little Yamaha 125 Enduro. And we'll see if it will endure. Oh. So, hey guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, whatever it is you want to do. So, thanks and have a great day.